Yeah. Yeah. Turn it up. Let it ride. Welcome to the Chakaverse. Welcome to the Chakaverse. Welcome to the Chakaverse. Step into the place. Yeah, we vibing in space. Put a smile on your face and the Chakaverse. Chaka set the pace. Kick back, relax, yeah, you know the deal. Good vibes only, keep it smooth, keep it real. Chaka on the mic, got the wave on tilt. From laughs to gyms, yeah, the mood is built. Late night talks, funny takes, no stress. Every time you tap in, yeah, you feeling blessed. From the couch to the comments, yeah, we all relate. In the Chakaverse, it's a guaranteed great. Chaka, 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 chaka. Say it one more time. Chaka, 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 chaka. Yeah, the energy prime. Chaka, 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 chaka. Every upload shine in the Chakaverse. We just chillin' and wine. Hit play, let it roll, let the worry slide. Got jokes, got heart, got the humor wide. Chaka keep it cool, never forcing the flex. Just a good time flowing. What you see is what's next. The Chakaverse, baby, it's good and nice.
Hey, what's going on? What up, everybody? It's been a minute since I did a live stream on my own channel, so figured I'd cover some of the war that's going on right now. I'm using this is on YouTube right here. It's called Intel Cams Live. You got a camera of southern Lebanon, Tehran, Iran. You got South Israel, Haifa. I don't think the one that's behind me, it's the Tel Aviv airport. I don't know if that one's on a loop or not, but the other ones I know are live. You got North Israel, another one of Haifa, and then Beirut. And I think I have another one of Beirut. Yeah, I got it right here. So these are all going live. See if we can see anything going on on the war. And I also got this one. This is it's called T's, I don't even know how to say it. T-so-far red alert. But whenever there's any type of red alert or anything, it'll make this sound right here. And then it'll pop up and it'll let you know what's going on. So we'll see if we get any red alerts. Got a bunch of updates on X. A bunch of different following a bunch of different news outlets. And this is a few days old, but U.S. forces aren't holding back on the mission to sink the entire Iranian Navy. Today in Iran, this is on the 5th. Today in Iran, a drone carrier roughly the size of a World War II aircraft carrier was struck and is now on fire. So this was 3 days ago. And I think I'm live on X too. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. And this is from CENTCON, U.S. Central Command. The world's largest aircraft carrier is part of the team of the U.S. forces dominating the world's largest state sponsor of terrorism. Around-the-clock operations are keeping U.S. Navy F-18s in the fight. What's up, Copper? How's it going, buddy? Just catching up here. And this is on the 6th, 2 days ago. Iranian targets are being decimated by U.S. forces, paving the way for continued delivery of overwhelming American military firepower. Yeah, I figured I'd jump on for about an hour. I got a little bit of time. Got my kids, they're out getting fitted for a tux because my son's getting married next month. My wife's at work. Like I said, this right here is pretty cool. It's a red alert map, so whenever there is any type of red alert or if there's anything going on, it'll make this sound. And then it'll pop up on here, it'll tell you what it is, if it's a confrontational line, if it's a, you know, whatever the red alert is. So we'll see if we get any of those. Earlier, there was a lot going on. Let me catch up to some recent updates. CENTCOM update says a U.S. National Guard soldier died in a health-related incident in Kuwait on March 6 during a medical emergency. The exact cause of death under review. We refer to the U.S. National Guard Bureau of for additional information. I was watching the crazy modern war tech. Yeah, man, there's been a lot of stuff going on. Figured I'd jump on here, talk about it a little bit, share whatever news pops up. Let's see, checking for updates, see what we got. Open source intel. This is 21 minutes ago. Looks like a prayer. Thanks to Allah following the election of the new Khamenei. He is the son of the last Supreme Commander, which he's no longer living. So this is the son who's now their Supreme Commander. It says, interesting how the ones managing the war are allowing this to happen while missiles the size of buses with cluster bombs are being dropped on Israel. You don't really feel like watching them pray. Check out Lebanon. This is 29 minutes ago. It appears a Patriot interceptor malfunctioned and crashed into a neighborhood in Manama, Bahrain. All these names, I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of them. So this must be the aftermath. Before I show it on here, I better check it out, make sure there's no dead bodies or anything. Nah, it doesn't show anything bad. That was 20 minutes ago. Man, I forgot how to use StreamYard, man. Let's see, 1 minute ago, the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps has pledged allegiance to Iran's new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei. Reported by CNN 1 minute ago. Sirens sounding in Kuwait and Bahrain, according to local reports. That was an hour ago. This is their new supreme leader here. Must be hard not calling off for work during a war season in Israel. Yeah, I actually called into work today, but for other reasons. So in Israel, instead of paid vacation time, is there paid random war days off? I don't know. But you know what? I did see something about they're asking for like to get paid because of the war. Let's see if I can find that article. And so I don't know much about, Iran and all that, but I've been reading on it lately because of the whole, everything that's been going on. And they have an island. 90% of the oil down there all runs through this island. The island's called Karg or something like that. Oh, red alert.
Alarm, Misgav Am.
So we got it's a confrontational line. So confrontational line means that they are shooting. So they're shooting each other right there. Nothing we can really see on the live cams. Yeah, so it says, is Trump planning to Venezuelaize Iran? This analyst deviates from the mainstream media. Oh, got a phone call. 1 second. All right, so where was it? So what is Karg? Karg Island, and why does it matter? A tiny strip of land, half the size of Manhattan, nestled in the northern Persian Gulf, 1 hour by boat from the Iranian shore, and 90% of their oil goes through this little island. So I mean, if Trump was to decide to take over Karg or whatever, that would they wouldn't be able to get any money. They wouldn't be able to meet their payroll. Couldn't pay nobody. That's like an instant win right there. Oh, the kids just got home. Let's see. I think I put a video up too. What's up, guys? Yeah.
A remote Persian Gulf outpost that channels up to 90% of Iran's crude oil exports. Millions of barrels flow through this single point every day, connecting Iran's resources to global markets and powering its economy. Located just off Iran's southern coast in the Persian Gulf, Karg Island is the country's primary oil export terminal. Every day, roughly 1.5 to 1.6 million barrels of crude oil pass through this small island before heading to global markets. For decades, it has served as the central hub of Iran's oil trade. Karg is more than just an island. It hosts massive storage tanks, subsea pipelines, and specialized jetties where supertankers load Iranian crude. Despite recent military activity during Operation Epic Fury, the island's export infrastructure has remained largely operational, which makes it one of the most valuable strategic targets in the region. The strategy being debated is straightforward: seize Karg Island and control Iran's oil exports. By capturing the terminal, the United States could theoretically disrupt billions of dollars in oil revenue that sustain Iran's government and regional activities. Supporters argue that controlling this single location could create maximum economic pressure without launching a full-scale invasion of Iran. But the plan carries serious risks. Karg Island is small, exposed, and heavily defended. Any attempt to seize it would require ground forces operating in a confined space, vulnerable to missile strikes, drones, and naval counterattacks from the Iranian mainland. Iran could also destroy its own export infrastructure, eliminating the strategic value of the operation. Even temporary disruption at Karg could shake global markets. Oil analysts warn that halted exports could drive prices $10 to $20 higher per barrel, sending shockwaves through the global energy system. For strategists, Karg Island represents a powerful lever in the ongoing conflict, but seizing it could also trigger wider escalation across the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical energy choke points. A single island, yet the stakes extend far beyond its shores.
Scan for updates, see if anything news going on. It's been quiet the last couple hours. We had a alert a few minutes ago, but let's see. Javier Blas, U.S. Secretary of Energy, Chris Wright. The oil is there. You're seeing a little bit of fear premium in the marketplace, but the world is not short of oil today or natural gas. Yeah, this is 9 hours ago. U.S. Navy MQ-4C Triton high altitude long endurance maritime reconnaissance drone is flying directly over the Iranian port city of Bushehr and the Karg Island oil terminal in the Persian Gulf, one of the most important areas for Iranian exports. So that was 9 hours ago, and Trump did come out and say that he is going to be more aggressive and start bombing places that they didn't originally bomb. "44 minutes ago, oil rises above $100 per barrel for the first time since July 2022. Ah, man, gas already is expensive over here in California. 1 hour ago, oh, I definitely can't show this video. A mayor and his deputy were shot by a gunman inside a restaurant in northern Israel. Police have launched an investigation, and the motive and suspects remain unclear, but the video shows somebody walking into a restaurant and shooting the mayor and the deputy. The person's wearing a black hoodie and a black mask. That was 1 hour ago. Two hours ago, U.S. officials, this is from Clash Report, U.S. officials say Iran is fighting back more effectively than the Trump administration expected, showing stronger military capabilities and continued attacks on U.S. targets. And you got to take what the Clash Report, everything that they report with a grain of salt. because they have conflicting stories when different news outlets, they put out different stories. Also following BRICS News. "24 minutes ago, U.S. orders diplomats in Saudi Arabia to leave the country." 34 minutes ago. Sounds like a bottle rocket. I think it was a truck. "Iran's army and IRGC pledge allegiance to the new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei." Even Watcher Guru posted, "Crude oil surges 18% to $110 in the first 10 minutes of trading." And once again, if you are still in the chat or you're watching on the replay, this is it's called T Zofar Red Alert. So whenever there's a red alert, if there's any types of shooting or missiles, bombings, it'll play this sound right here. And it'll pop up and it'll tell you what it is. And if it gets close enough, you might be able to see it on one of these live cams here. So on the live cams, I got southern Lebanon, Tehran, Iran, South Israel, Haifa. Last night, Haifa was sending out a lot of interceptors. North Israel, Beirut, another one of Haifa, and then behind my camera is the Tel Aviv airport. You can hear gunshots in the background. Then over here, we got the live cam in Beirut. "47 minutes ago, according to a release from U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, an 8th U.S. service member has passed away following a medical emergency on March 6th. The identity of the following servicemen will be withheld until 24 hours after the next of kin notifications." So that makes That makes 8 in total so far that these news outlets are putting out there. Photos released by U.S. Central Command show pilots, both Air Force and those of carrier air wings, during ongoing operations against Iran. Got the pilots getting ready to take off. I usually don't keep up with the wars at all, but I got a daughter in the military, so think about it a little bit different now. Just scanning for some updates. This was 19 hours ago. According to the NYPD, outside of Gracie Mansion at 11 a.m. Eastern, two protests, one initial and the other a counter protest, took place. During this protest, an individual identified as Amr Balat lit and threw an improvised explosive device fit with nuts and bolts at the protesters. Let me check this out before see if I can show it. Yeah. So this guy threw an explosive device at the protesters. And this is here, Kansas City. So this was a couple hours ago. Let me see. And I'm frozen. Awesome. Let me jump back off and jump back on again, I guess. Ah, there it goes. Overloaded my PC here. So sources report that the evacuation and ongoing ground stop at Kansas City International Airport was caused by a bomb threat, with police and bomb-sniffing dogs currently searching the concourse and terminals. So this was a bomb threat in Kansas City. Kansas City, New York. Five hours ago, the Israel Defense Force has announced the elimination of Abu al-Qasim, the head of military office of the Supreme Leader and the Chief of Staff of the Emergency Command of the Qatam al-Anibia Central Headquarters as a result of the targeted strikes. Hey, what's up, man? I had a little bit of time. I got about an hour, so I figured I'd jump up on here and talk about a little bit about the war. I got some live cams going on. Got southern Lebanon, Tehran, Iran, South Israel, Haifa, North Israel, Beirut, and then behind me is the Tel Aviv airport. Then I also have and these are all live right here. This is the Beirut live cam. See if we can see anything happen. And if something does happen, I have this red alert. This right here, this T Zophar red alert. If there's any types of shooting or anything going on, missiles launching, it'll tell you where it's at. It'll play this sound here. And then it'll show you where it's at. That way we know which camera to look at. You can hear gunshots off in the background. You got 6 hours ago, another wave of Iranian ballistic missiles and drones inbound to central Israel. This was right when I woke up. Right when I woke up, and I jumped on, and it was red alerts everywhere. And you can actually see Israel, they started launching interceptors. I never really realized how many interceptors and how good they are, because like if there's a missile strike, then they sent out a bunch of missiles, and it's one that got past the interceptors, because like one missile strike, that means that it's the last one to get through. It made it through all the interceptors, because they start launching these interceptors way ahead of time. It's like as soon as we hear an alert, as soon as we hear this, and it's somewhere on these live cams, you'll see the interceptors go up within like 30 seconds. And my camera's been freezing up, so if it freezes up, just bear with me. This is 6 hours ago. Oil raining down this morning over Tehran following last night's strikes by Israel against oil depots and other infrastructures across the capital of Iran. Iran got a bunch of oil depots bombed last night.
After major airstrikes in the south and the west of the city happened last night, where oil installations were hit, oil storage facilities, apparently also a refinery might have been hit as well. And now you can see this morning that the sky is still very dark. We saw thick black plumes of smoke in the sky yesterday. There were massive fires in the south of the city. But I want to show you something else, because it's also raining. But you can see that the rain water is actually black, also saturated, it appears, with oil. And then if we look over there, you can see that the water that's running down here also is black. So that's what's coming down this morning, this sort of oil-filled rain that we have right now on the Iranian capital after those strikes took place.
Let's see if I can find any footage of the bombings of their oil depots from last night. Got 7 hours ago, insane video appears to show the moment last night that storm drains across the Iranian capital of Tehran exploded and burst into flames as a result of a runoff from the oil depot. Let's see if I can show this one. Yeah. Wow. 7 hours ago, footage published by the UAE Ministry of Defense showing AH-64E Apache attack helicopters with the Emirati Air Force utilizing their M230 chain gun to down a number of Iranian one-way attack drones over the Persian Gulf.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed, sir. Sir, target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Wow. The Israeli Air Force has begun an extensive wave of strikes against the regime terror targets across Tehran and other areas of Iran. That was 7 hours ago. Lately, it's been pretty quiet, though. I mean, except for little gunshots here and there, but as far as like missiles and stuff. Trying to find a video of the oil depots. Oh, here we go. So this was 12 hours ago. Iranian TV correspondent. Oh, looks like I went frozen again. Oh, there goes. All right, so Iranian TV correspondent reports live from bombed oil depots in Tehran with massive flames raging behind them.
مردم اذیت بشید میخواد کارهای نظامی نیست بنزین برای مردمه بنزین برای اینی که ماشین‌های شما ماشین‌های امدادی و آمبولانس‌های شما راحت در شهر بچرخه.
What he's saying. But these explosions were huge. I know I've seen a couple other videos. Let's see. What up, Shaman? What war? Yeah. The Israel and U.S. and Iran war. Fire still burning at Iran's oil depot. Here's one. This is 17 hours ago. All these oil depots got bombed. Oops, yesterday. Every time I show these videos, yeah, it's just a scuffle. Every time I show these videos, my camera freezes up. But there's a couple crazy videos on here that showed the actual explosion. See if I can find them. There's a lot of fake news being recirculated from the previous war, and they're posting it saying it's from here. So I've kind of narrowed it down to about 4 or 5 different news outlets that seem to be showing up-to-date recent news. Kuwait's Social Security building is burning after Iranian drone debris struck it. Let's see, and I got live cams for, got a few different live cams. This one's in Beirut, Lebanon. We got southern Lebanon, we got Tehran, Iran, southern Israel, Haifa, Israel, North Israel, Beirut, and then behind me is the Tel Aviv airport. And if there's any type of red alerts, like if there's any shootings, any missiles or anything like that, this T-Zofar red alert website, it'll play this sound right here, and then it'll pop up, it'll tell you what's going on. That way we know what camera to look at, see if we can see anything on camera. But it's been quiet. I mean, you hear gunshots, but it's been pretty quiet. This was yesterday. Streets of Tehran, Iran are on fire after the U.S. Strikes the oil depot.
از اون ته همت این منم تا این بالا بلوار کوسار از اون ته همت این منم تا این بالا همینجوری داره میسوزه.
چند تا از
warships. We've wiped out their Air Force, every plane. We've wiped out most of their missiles. You see, the missiles aren't coming much anymore. We've also hit their manufacturing areas where they make the missiles very hard. Their drone capacity is way down. And we've hurt them where it hurts. Including about every form of leadership you can have, we've wiped out. Well, I think we've accomplished more in 1 week.
Every painting of a plane. Oh, here's another good one showing the aftermath of the strikes on the oil depot. God dang, look at that fireball. I didn't hear about that one. There is a lot of fake news going around. Like, it's hard to siphon it all out. We got a red alert. Big red alert. Looks like we're gonna see some missiles coming in. So let's see. See if we can get anything on camera. So keep an eye out on the cameras. It's a pretty cool website here. So it looks like you want to pay attention to the Haifa. So that's camera 11 and then the top left here. The red alerts are still going. Right at the bottom left, you can see the interceptors are launched from southern Lebanon. Those are, and then camera number 7, another intercept. That's a missiles interceptors. And you can see them in the background. Camera 7. Those fucking things are badass. It's like all the red alerts clear, so that means no missiles got through. So all those interceptors, they got them all. So we should be getting some footage on that. Probably get some footage on the interceptors. Usually takes a couple minutes and then people start posting it online. Let's see if I can find anything. See, this was an hour ago. Couple minutes. Other probably get some footage on them. It says it appears a Patriot interceptor malfunctioned and crashed into a neighborhood in Bahrain. So the interceptors are what we saw on camera right now. Not going to be here too much longer, but it's cool that I caught some of the interceptors getting launched off. Breaking news, Kuwait says its air defenses are responding to an Iranian drone and missile attack. So that's what we just saw right there. "7 minutes ago, incoming ballistic missiles alert for the whole northern Israel." I'm sure somebody will be posting some footage of it soon. 54 minutes ago, markets just opened, clearly shorting oil or vague insurance schemes are not convincing when you have a 12 million barrel per day physical shortage, not to mention harder to bring back online the longer they're shut down. Oil's at 108. Just scanning for some updates, see if anybody put any footage out there. One minute ago, Hezbollah claims a helicopter was shot down in Bekaa Valley. Israel reporters confirmed this is false.
Our advantages continue to increase.
Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime.
Our commitment to our mission objectives only increases as our advantages continue to increase.
Our objective is to
Six seconds ago, what did Donald Trump say? Short-term oil prices, which will drop quickly once the destruction of the Iranian nuclear threat is complete. They're a very small price to pay for the security and peace of the United States and the world. Only fools would think otherwise. In all caps. Yeah, you can see all the alerts cleared up. This is a confrontation line, so that means that they're shooting. It was cleared up quick. Red alerts. And then 1 minute ago, Open source intel says all clear for the affected areas. That was from the incoming ballistics that we just saw for northern Israel. I feel like I'm ahead of the game a little bit. With that Red Alert website and the live cams, we've actually seen it before. It was even on social media. I don't know why this Haifa up here, it's all blurred out, so there's something there they don't want us to see. Both of them got something blurred out.
You tell me how you.
No new updates, but I'm sure there'll be some footage of those interceptors getting launched off. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, long time no see. I got about, a little bit of time, so I figured I'd jump on, do a little bit of coverage on the war, U.S. and Iran. Got some live cams. Got a red alert. This right here, this red alert website. So if anything happens, like we just had one a couple minutes ago on the confrontational line, meaning they were shooting and stuff, it'll play this. It'll play that sound and it tells you what's going on, and then we can possibly see stuff on the live cams here. You gonna join the military when you grow up? Nice. Yeah, my daughter's in the Navy right now. She's a corpsman with the Marines, so that's why I kind of been keeping up with this one, because, I mean, if the Marines go, she goes, because she's basically the doctor, even though she doesn't like me to call her doctor, but she's like the doc of the Marines. She's the only one, so they treat her very well. Like when they're out there, putting up tents wherever they're at. If they have to put up tents, my daughter's staying in like a room. So they treat her well out there. Yeah, I can have guests if you wanna jump up. I'll drop the link. Nephew's in the Air Force. Yeah, my daughter's fiance's in the Navy also. See, I'll drop a link if anybody wants to hop up for a little bit. It'll be there. Launch from Iran. Launch from Iran, estimated 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh no, it's on the chat in YouTube. Let me see if I can put it in X. This is saying Iran launches its first missile wave against Israel under Khamenei's leadership. That's right. So this is their new supreme leader, and that was their first missile attack. And this is saying launched from Iran in 5 minutes. Put the Tel Aviv airport up here on the top left. Nine seconds ago, the State Department has ordered American employees and diplomats in Saudi Arabia to leave the country, per the New York Times. What's going on, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, just hanging out.
Very long time.
Yeah, how's everything?
Really good. Really good. I just wanted to come up, just ask you a couple questions.
Oh, what's up?
Are you hearing me twice?
No.
Good. Perfect. Okay.
It could be because you have. Are you watching from X? Maybe. It could be.
Smarty pants. There we go. Now it's gone.
There you go.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Now it is. No, it's not.
Oh, Shaman says he hears you twice.
So what is that?
I only hear you once on my end.
Okay. I wanted to ask you how do you feel about what has gone on in the last month
with the whole war and stuff?
Yeah.
You know, I really don't. I never really followed the war because I just never really have. But since my daughter's in it, it's just now it's different. So I'm stressed out watching this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to go to war, but so I'm just watching where it's at, seeing how it's escalating or de-escalating, but it hasn't been de-escalating at all.
Right.
How do you feel about it?
Is it frightening for you?
Frightening? No. I mean, now that we're seeing stuff in New York, you're seeing stuff in Kansas City. It feels like the news isn't coming out and saying it, but it feels like sleeper cells or something that's getting activated or something like that. It could just be crazies out there doing crazy stuff, and the timing. It's just the timing of it all.
Right.
And that's what is puts everybody on edge when you got planes and theme parks, all that stuff that we go to every day.
As a father, though, it must be agonizing to think that there is a slight chance.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there is a slight chance, but right now she's in North Carolina, so it would have to be something catastrophic, I think, for her to get, sent over there.
Okay. I thought she was already over there.
No, she's in North Carolina right now.
I have friends in Dubai. So it's today that strike that was real, right? With the hotel.
Yeah, those were all real. Those happened. Oh, we got another one. It's a big one. So this is on Tel Aviv. So you'll be able to. So you want to watch the Tel Aviv airport right here, top left, and I think that's the only Tel Aviv one we have. This is a pretty cool website right here. Red Alert website.
I find it wild that you have access to all these camera.
Oh, dude, I know. And I got another Lebanon camera too that I can use.
How did you learn to do this?
There's another YouTuber, Matt Morse. He does an amazing job, and I kind of looked at what he was using, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. So those are a bunch more. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
So those are missiles incoming. So we should see somewhere northern Israel, Tel Aviv.
Yeah, I see. Screen there.
There you go. Bottom left and Lebanon. And the top camera 7. Haifa. So this is southern Lebanon. The last attack was on northern Lebanon. What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's going on, man? I hear myself twice too.
Yeah, I hear Sean twice. Twice is nice. Twice is good. Oh lordy.
So the blue means they all got intercepted.
Oh, so that's how you know.
Yeah. When it's red, they're launched and they're active. As soon as they turn blue, then it's all.
But
good.
the red is where they got shot from, or that's where they were. But the red is where they got shot from, or that's where they were headed.
That's where they're heading to. That's where their missiles are launched to. So it's all
I wonder why we're going twice. I
don't know. I don't think it's.
You're using OBS, right? You're using OBS, right?
No, I'm using StreamYard.
I'm in StreamYard as well.
I'm on my phone and everything.
Hmm?
Have you ever used Restream?
Never used Restream. I've used OBS. I've used EV Mux.
Restream and StreamYard are incredibly similar.
Yeah. I know. I've seen people use Restream. Are you able to pull up chat and all that stuff?
Yep. And the great thing with Restream 2 is that you can have up to five different things simultaneously going all the gas within your stream. So if you had five gas, they could be on five platforms while you're on five platforms.
That's cool. I know.
We'll get some light up over here.
We're at
to the right here in Israel. I don't know if that's cars or.
Yeah, a lot of the times it'd be like an airplane flying by. Another cool.
What would you do if you saw alien craft right now?
I'd clip it, and I'd make a video out of it.
Because I've seen so much footage like this, and you suddenly see a craft flying by or things hovering.
I had a an air traffic map too. There's an air traffic map, and then there's a like a marine map to where you can see all the traffic of the ships and the planes. It's pretty crazy how much access anybody can get.
Are you still doing your same job that you were doing before?
Yeah.
Trying to be respectful.
Yeah, I think I promoted since then. Let's see.
What was that? What was that?
I think there's a truck or something behind one of these cameras.
Yeah, you look
like air brakes. Shaman, how you been, buddy?
Pretty good. I think I've been promoted since the last time we spoke to.
So this is the air traffic radar. You can see how nobody's flying over Iran. They're all going around.
Is it possible that you have two windows open? Chaka?
I can check.
Chaka.
Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen.
You're not frozen on our side.
Oh.
It's working.
It could just be my PC. I got a lot of tabs open, but I don't have any other.
That's so weird that you're not going twice while we are.
Yeah, you guys sound fine to me. Let me see. Oh, I know what it is. I know
what is it. What is it?
Because I have the audio playing from my my whole audio. It's not just like a dedicated window. It's the whole audio. That way I can hear the alerts and stuff. Another launch from Iran. So when you were in the chat, Shaman, you heard everybody twice?
Yes.
No, only Michael.
Oh yeah, it would be just you guys. Let me see. Can I fix that?
Well, it's because we're twice as good.
Yeah, because usually when I share a screen, I'll just use the audio from that screen, but I'm sharing my whole desktop audio. So it's probably relaying through that. Altcoin Media.
I like your script too. It looks like you're writing it. Handwriting it.
Yeah, I pay for the expensive streamer. I guess I thought I stopped paying it, and then because I haven't really been making videos or anything, and then I went back and looked at my bank account. I was like, damn, I've been paying this nonstop.
Ouch.
So I just kept it. I think we'll see nukes soon. You know what? They were. Iran was attacking a nuclear site. They were trying to attack it yesterday.
So what is it costing them to so many missiles not go through?
Oh, they mentioned that how much it was. I'd have to look it up.
I think it's like damn near a million a day kind of thing or something like that, or a week.
Hey, tell me if you guys are you guys can you still hear each other twice?
Let's try to
fix it.
No, I don't hear it.
Shaman, sing a little song for us. If you could do like a Madonna tune, like a Virgin or something, just start it off. And then
like a virgin.
Touch for the very first time.
Touch for the very first time. Like a virgin.
Is there still an echo altcoin, or did I fix it?
It's fixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fixed. I could hear it even on stage. Like I could hear myself and I could hear Michael.
Yeah, it's because now I muted the desktop audio.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's like a spur in the brain. It's not good. Yeah. So Shaman says, tell me, how is this affecting you? What's going on? The chaos in the world right now.
You know, I have my worries, I guess, too, because I have a nephew that joined the military. Other than that, you know, I don't agree with the way things are going. But I mean, I don't have any control over that stuff, so it's just kind of, you know, you can't really do anything about it. Might as well not worry about it too much.
Oh, we got some red alerts.
So, Chaka, do you think this is going to spawn into a world war?
I mean, I guess anything can happen, but right now, I don't see that happening.
I mean, I think it depends on how much China and Russia want to back up Iran, right?
So you're going to see some more interceptors going out.
You know, if they don't back up, Iran, then I don't think there's anything that's going to happen except we're going to end up winning. But if they back up Iran, then I think we're kind of looking at a world war. But I mean, look what happened in Ukraine. It gets that close to it, but it doesn't happen, right? So I don't.
But there is no.
I think they're all just playing games.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, no, there's definitely none.
There's no winner in this. Come on. This is
That's
just
a lot of red
sad.
alerts.
Yeah, is it heightened since we've come on?
Yeah, these just happened right now, but they already these are blue already. These are new ones. So you might see some more interceptors getting launched.
I mean, imagine spending all that money shooting all those missiles.
Top right.
Yeah,
those are all interceptors.
Yeah.
This is crazy that we're getting this live.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Whoa,
4.
You see that one go by? Or is that a bug?
Yeah, right when we started. Oh, look on the left screen too.
Camera 5.
Look at that. Oh yeah. That one on the top left.
Those are all missiles getting intercepted right there.
How many get through? I wonder what the percentage is.
I don't know, but I do know now after watching these videos, like if they get through, then it must have been a bunch of missiles getting launched.
Well, they were shooting these cluster missiles the other day, and those go up and then they burst into, you know, a bunch of little ones that come raining down on you.
Yeah, so there was a bunch, because nobody knows what those do. Like there was a bunch of controversy on X. Like, was it debris? It wasn't debris. They were actually getting called the cluster missiles, but some people were saying that they're just distractions, like for
There's
other
Mega
missiles.
Mega coming up right
now. Well, that makes sense.
I've never seen the cluster missiles. There's no footage of the cluster missiles actually hitting stuff.
Look at how many coming out. You can see it. Multiples at the same time. I can see it on my screen.
Oh, great. She can hear herself barking on the TV after the fact, so then now she's barking at her own bark.
She's pretty terrifying. They're definitely being intercepted, though, in the far right.
And then usually like a couple minutes later, people will start posting footage so I can actually get some pictures of it. Like doing it this way, I'm like hours before the news. Like you won't hear about it for like an hour or two if you're just watching the news.
Mm-hmm. Chaka is the news.
Chaka is the news, yeah.
How you been, Michael?
Not bad. It's 2025. I was pretty busy. Glad to be intercepting Chaka in a more peaceful way. I would love to go on your show, but sometimes you get guests on there, and they won't let anybody speak. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. That'll drive me crazy.
Yeah, sometimes
I've gotten on a little anger sprees before, you know, where I mute everybody or turn everybody's mic down, and I'm the only loud one.
So this is from Bricks News. It says that, and this is coming from Iran. Lately, all the news that Iran's been putting out there is just lies. But they're claiming that Iran says it successfully struck U.S. bases and targets in Israel with ballistic missiles. That's what they say.
I feel like I had heard they did something, but I thought that already happened.
This
So
was
that's brand new.
this one's 4 minutes ago. I think from the last one.
Yeah, that's why that one Israel update or Iran updates or whatever got taken down. I think for fake news.
Oh, they're big time lying, man.
Well, the one screen there, while it was in amongst whatever it was doing, it looked like 50 or 60 were going up simultaneously so rapidly that you could barely see it, but it was definitely there.
Was it the top right?
The top right, yeah. And it's not doing it
the top right
now.
also has there's a lot of bugs too that are flying in front of this one.
Yeah, this was the bugs.
I mistake it.
This was the bugs when I was thinking. I do see the bugs, yeah. No, you could tell, and it was farther in the back, but it was more like streams. It was weird. Yeah. But that one cluster that you saw there, that was pretty impressive of them intercepting.
Yeah, that's pretty neat that we can even have access to these cameras to see it.
Yeah, well, what happened? I think it was back in 2020 we had a little war. I remember watching the Iron Dome back then.
Is that the 12-day war or something like that? Or is that what they called it?
I don't know.
Like I said, I don't really keep up with the wars and stuff. This is the first time I've actually even attempted.
So it seems to be what, every 5 minutes?
They stepped it up today. On social media, everybody was saying how they're gonna step it up because Iran's not surrendering, capitulating, or whatever it's called.
Well, as long as they don't bomb any airports in Orlando, I'm good because I live close to 2 of them. So.
You live close to two airports?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Making a drink? It sounds like you're opening an ice tray or something there.
Oh, that's a bag of mini tacos. I'm about to make them.
So the missiles are getting launched from Iraq and Hezbollah. And they're usually hitting. Right now, they're hitting central Israel right now.
So who is the main instigator right now?
Iran. So basically, Iran has pissed off everybody around them because the other day they basically came out and apologized. Hey, sorry because they were shooting missiles at everybody that was helping out the U.S. Like Cyprus right here, this island. They agreed to let U.S. use land there and use that island, and then about an hour later they got missiles launched at them. So pretty much pissed everybody off, and I think their plan was, from what it sounds like, is they wanted to get all the surrounding areas around them upset at the U.S. and then talk to the U.S. and be like, hey, chill out now. I'm tired of losing all my hotels and companies and stuff, but it backfired on them. They pretty much just pissed everybody off around them, and now Trump is just literally bombing the hell out of everybody.
So something like this is what are we going to look at? $1 trillion by the time it's done?
Oh, I don't know. There's an island.
But it's millions per day.
Yeah, there's an island, Karg. That's where all of Iran's 90% of their oil goes through Karg, and today they mentioned that there was talks of them trying to take over Karg, because that's going to hit them. They're not going to be able to make payroll. They're going to go broke. That's 90% of all the
little
oil
island.
Goes to that little island. I don't know.
So are they doing airstrikes at all?
It's mainly airstrikes. The U.S. is, so far, from what I heard, and this is only off of the different news outlets and stuff, U.S. isn't doing any boots on the ground. It's all airstrikes, but Israel is on the ground. But right now,
So-
U.S. seems to be doing just airstrikes.
Okay. So what would have been the benefit of anybody attacking Dubai?
Well, Dubai was, like I said, they were just shooting everybody around them. They were just shooting missiles at everybody around them.
Anyone?
I saw thing from somebody that lived or was visiting Dubai, and they said, "Look, the missiles came from this way. And that's not Iran."
It's Hezbollah.
So they shot missiles at Dubai.
Yeah, I think it was Hezbollah, and they came out and said it, that I think Dubai was their first. No, Cyprus, this little island right here. This was Hezbollah's first. They shot one missile here just to show Iran that they were with them, and I think it was Dubai the next day that they started just unloading on Dubai.
Oh wow!
It wasn't Iraq or Iran. It was.
Well, they were hitting hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
that's
noticed.
just to show support for Iran.
Yeah, I guess.
What the? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I find it so
God.
confusing to understand what the benefit of any of it is. Like,
It's supposed to be a regime change, right? But like, what I think it is totally different. But whatever. You know, this was one of the last countries out of the 6 that some people said that they wanted to, go to war with. And I think that's just part of the plan of what they wanted to do.
I keep hearing that regime change, but
Well, that's the story that they're putting, right? Because they're making America safe by going and doing this, but I feel like the intelligence we get sometimes is tainted,
Mm-hmm.
Is it just, the desire to control the oil?
Yeah. Oil, land. That's the Holy Land over there.
What I think what the president is shooting for is he wants their supreme leader. He wants to find a supreme leader that's just going to be like, all right, I'm done. I give up. I'll do whatever you guys say. That's what he's shooting for. But they keep, killing these people off. Now it's the last supreme leader. The supreme leader they have now is the son of the last one. And he's already shooting off missiles. That was his first missile strike. These last couple strikes was his first one. So nothing's going as planned like he wanted it. He's going to keep knocking them off until he gets a supreme leader to where they're like, all right, whatever you guys need. That's from what it sounds, from what I got from it. I could be totally wrong.
Or you could be totally right, or somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is definitely quieted down since that last. We haven't seen anything for the last few minutes.
Yeah, now is probably when they'll have some updates coming out.
Have you been putting... Go ahead.
This is from the sky above Israel earlier.
Yeah.
So this is the last launch here.
Oh, wow. 2, 3. Yeah.
That didn't look like one of the cluster ones, though. That looked different. The cluster bombs.
You've seen enough, to be able to distinguish.
Because they make like a donut shape. When they've all had the same shape. It's like a donut shape of little clusters, and then there's always one big, looks like missile or something behind them. They've all looked the same.
Are you doing any other coverage in the sense of shows besides this, or is this just
Man,
something
this is my
spontaneously?
first time. Yeah, this is my first time jumping on a live stream or starting my own live stream, and I don't know how long. I actually forgot how to do it all. I had to sit there and retrain myself.
I
Shaman,
hope you're getting
are you?
paid, bro. They're hitting you with commercials like a lot. That's crazy.
Are they?
Yeah, I've gotten like at least 4 breaks since I've been on. No, probably 3 breaks since I've been on.
Shaman, are you on what nights now?
Still Friday night. Saturday we try to do like kind of a dual stream. I guess we join on with the Nonsensical Network and get on theirs and try to like restream it to our channel.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for the most part. And then we've started making shorts just because that's what YouTube wants you to do. But the shorts are just little BS things, nothing serious or clips of the show or anything.
Yeah, I made $13 in ad revenue.
Oh, you dropped off of this?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I told you, man. Every time I turn around, I go back into my living room and it's on a commercial.
Okay, so what I did is I hooked it up to my YouTube as well. So that's
cool.
That's why I was gone. I had to
okay.
go back, and now I should be able to see it on my network. But if you can, just quickly explain to me again for my audience, what is the inspiration for you to do this, and what we're currently looking at, and how many days have you been watching?
I think this is day 8. I've been watching every day, but I usually don't watch the wars or anything like that. Never really kept up with it. I do have a daughter in the military, so I just happen to watch this one every day. And then once you watch it the first day all day, then you kind of get obsessed with it. So I've been watching them. Right now, what we're looking at, we have live streams of North Israel in the top left, camera 5. We have Southern Lebanon, camera 10. We have South Israel, and then what is this? Haifa, Israel. Those 2 cameras, and then we have Beirut, and then the airport in Tel Aviv and Central Israel. And I also have Beirut live camera that we can look at too. And every time there's an attack, I'm using this T-Zofar red alert. It'll alert whenever there's anything going on, and then we know which camera to look at.
I find this part so amazing. Like this to me is like network coverage. This is crazy that you're able to do. Yeah. Like think about even 20 years ago, we had nothing remotely like this, and the camera quality would have been horrible.
And I'm constantly there's like 5 or 6 news outlets that's been putting out some pretty up-to-date stuff. So I'm checking the X, seeing if there's any updates or any footage of anything. Because whenever there's a missile launch and interceptors, like 10 minutes later, somebody always posts something on X, and we see footage of it.
Interesting. Oh, I think I just saw something. Was that a bug?
Yeah.
You'll see like random explosions sometimes. But if I don't get an
I'm
alert
seeing
on here,
most of the
usually it's a
activity
bug.
on number 5 though. Where have you the screen number 5 with the number on it in that North Israel?
Yeah, because right now all the attacks are Central Israel and North Israel. The ones before that was South Israel, I believe. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I was watching a YouTuber named Matt Morse. He's using the same. He's way better. He's does a great job covering this stuff. But I kind of just seen which websites he was using, and I was like, I want to do something.
Is that guy that made his own whole thing up and was tracking all types of crap and started going through conclusions and?
Yeah, he tracked. I don't know if it's that guy, but he does a good job of getting some information out there. Like he's came up with a couple things. He was talking about that Karg Island. This was a couple days ago, and he was like, "Man, they should go for this. This is like it'll end 90% of their payroll here." And then the next day, like they announced it, and I was like, "Oh, he's kind of ahead of the game," and he's doing the same thing. But he knows the layout. He knows where everything's at. He's been covering it for 10 hours a day since day one.
It would be exhausting.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time to invest. So if you had to make a, reasonable, guesstimation, if you like that better, of the duration of how long this will last, this war.
Well, Trump said it'll last 4 weeks. There's other news outlets that they're saying they're prepared for it to last 100 days, but I don't know. I'd like to see it just end. I have my audio off, but you can hear gunshots in the background.
Really?
Yeah. If I turn my audio on, then we start echoing. So.
No, let's not do that. So you're hearing gunshots. We're talking multiple, a few, sporadic.
Gunshots and sirens. You hear multiple.
Where would you say right now is getting the most activity? Is it Beirut?
Let's see.
Where are you hearing the gunshots from? Because I am seeing on a couple of the screens here, it's actually showing you the level of the volume, I guess. Do you see how it does that on the screen?
Yeah, the green right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell where the gunshots are coming at, but if that's the volume, it's probably coming from there.
Yeah. But this is incredible. And this is all done through StreamYard and a couple of websites.
Yeah, I'm about maxing out my computer because I freeze up every now and then.
Yeah, because you're doing plus you have us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the great thing if you use StreamYard though is it's helping you manage the load. That's a great thing.
It does a good job.
Yeah. And what platforms are you on right now? Streaming this out to?
I'm just streaming to my YouTube and X.
Okay.
So this was 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Israel showing what appears to be the release of submunitions from Iran. These are the clusters.
That's crazy. That is some amazing footage. So clearly that's fairly close to that individual.
Oh yeah, some of these cell phone footages, it's like landing right behind them.
Yeah, or in front of them, or yeah.
I was about to give you an update, Chaka, because I'm watching a short right now, and then I looked down and I realized that you posted that short. So.
Oh. Yeah, I was posting. I'm posting a lot of shorts right now.
So you're multitasking as you're doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a program to help you with shorts, or?
I just use Canva.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just do it on my phone.
No way.
A couple screen recordings, and then I'll.
You're on your computer right now, though. Wait.
Yeah, I'm on my computer, and then I'm working on my phone too.
Yeah, so you have a mini studio within your phone, and it's amazing the capabilities that you have now on your phone to actually post. A lot of times I find better ease and better audience participation through the phone.
Let's see, I don't even know how to post a short with my PC. I use my phone.
Yeah.
Man, I went to Canva to make a thumbnail on the computer. I think it was last week. And I was like, how do I add a photo?
Do you know who has really good tools now, believe it or not, that are free? YouTube. YouTube has its own on your phone studio that you can do AI shorts. And the AI shorts, all you got to do is put in the pictures and it will do the script, the music, the formulation, and it's done in about 2 minutes. And all you got to do is load the photos or the video and pick the voice. If it's witty, sarcastic, male, female, you can have your own voiceover if you want. It supplies the music. The music is basically copyright free, which is great. And I've had really good success with it through sports and the Olympics, videos of my dog.
This is all through YouTube Studio?
Yeah. So the other night, just before I went to bed, I took a bunch of old photos of 2016. And I placed a video with their voice and everything. It took about, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes. And I had 1,400 views on that.
Wow. I've never even tried to use YouTube Studio to make like content.
Yeah, it's quite good. And it has AI tools now. And they're free. They're all competing. They're all competing. And TikTok is phenomenal with what you can do. Wow, that's impressive. So where is this footage coming from?
This was last night. It was the it's what Secretary Hegseth sent out saying,
yeah,
we will hunt you down without apology, without hesitation, if you threaten Americans anywhere on Earth. And then he put that video out there.
Good.
You seen his tattoos? Is that Hegseth?
No.
Is that Hegseth? That's the guy with the gray hair, slicked back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's got a whole bunch of tattoos. He looks like a. He kind of looks like a badass.
He talks like he talks big game.
But that's the art of war, right? Is to make your opponent feel that there is no choice, that you are losing ground. And that, and that you could feel that way with the States because, your arsenal is massive. Where Canada, we have nothing.
I'm gonna play the audio on this real quick. It's only 19 seconds. I'm just curious.
Well, we'll be quiet.
This is Hegseth right here firing back at the fake news who think they know President Trump's secret military plan. But let me turn the audio
on. People ask boots on the ground, no boots on the ground, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, go in. President Trump knows, I know, you don't tell the enemy, you don't tell the press, you don't tell anybody what your limits would be on an operation. We're willing to go as far as we need to in order to be successful. People ask boots on the ground, no boots on the ground.
That's a real short.
Yeah, I thought it would have been more.
What's up, F. Joe?
Nice
Joe and Heezy.
I mean, he's got a point, though.
What is that video of? It sucks I can't click the links from StreamYard. Seems like everything cleared up. It's quiet. No alerts.
Yeah.
The last alert was erases. Oh, 27 minutes ago. That was the last alert.
Yeah, that's quite a while ago. And it was in the intervals, it seemed like every 5 minutes before when I first came on. Was it like that prior?
This morning it was popping off, and then we had about 4 hours of nothing, and then all of a sudden more. Let's Google.
So you've been broadcasting for an hour and 45 minutes. Is this your first broadcast you've done, or have you done
this,
others?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to actually see
this?
some launches. Yeah, but it'll probably be in the evening, probably later, because it'd be about this time if I start covering it.
Okay, and you would be here tomorrow at this time?
Yeah, I'll try to cover it at least about an hour and a half.
Okay, well, if you go on again, send me a link if you can.
Cool.
I would like that, But
I did post a I'm sorry.
How many months has it been since you've been on?
Oh man.
In any form.
It's been, well, I jump on live streams and just hang out and drink.
Okay, what's the last one you were on? Do you remember?
Probably Shamans. I think it was Shamans. I think that was my last one.
Last week?
Last week.
Or was that the other day?
No, a couple weeks ago. I wasn't on the other day. This is a short that I made. This is a CIA surveillance from 14 years ago. But watch how they track this car. I'm gonna turn the audio on. This is CIA video surveillance from 14 years ago. Just imagine what they can do now.
Oh, it's insane! It's insane.
Because they're not just following. It's not just like a picture of the car. They're following that car. The satellite is tracking that car and following it everywhere it goes. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they say they can do that with humans too.
Yeah, and this is 14 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So imagine what they can. The other thing is too, we got to be so careful of what we think we see, because everything can be AI generated to such a manner that we can barely tell. And even with the trained eye, it sometimes takes a while to figure out what is real and what is not real.
And even on X, because you have a high up politicians and stuff like that are retweeting these AI tweets that these people are just making up. We had saying that they had a bunch of our soldiers, Delta Force, that Iran had a bunch of our soldiers held captive, and they sent out pictures as AI pictures. It's got 1.5 million views, and it's all AI generated, and it just got sent out by another politician. I'm like, man, you guys look at what you're doing. You're putting out information that is fake.
Well, my favorite is when they got Trump dancing.
Oh yeah.
Everybody always knows, right, that the military has technology, 10, 20, 30 years ahead of what they show us, right? What we have access to.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know why people think that we have access to top AI. Just think about this. If we can do this stuff with AI, what can the government do with AI already?
Exactly. Yeah. They have bleeding technology, cutting edge everything. Yeah.
And
I know there's duplicate anybody's voice now. Did you guys see?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The latest Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was up with that?
That's not him. That's not him.
There's a guy. There's an impersonator guy who's taking credit for doing it. He's saying it was him, and that it's not Jim Carrey. But I don't think Jim Carrey's come out and said that. And then supposedly a video came out, but some people are saying it's AI, where it says 2027 or something like that, and it's Jim Carrey saying, "Do I have your attention now?"
Yeah, I saw that one. I don't. Yeah. I did see the videos of that dude putting the mask on, but he just looked like Jim Carrey got some what's that called, where you puff up your face? Botox. It just looked like Jim Carrey on Botox in a character.
Yeah, but the character that was at the awards was 5'10". Jim Carrey's 6'2", and his eyes are brownish green, and the individual who was playing him had blue eyes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'll tell you what, man, that there's no way that was Jim Carrey. I mean, I've watched a lot of stuff with Jim Carrey over the years, and I was especially fascinated with his like spiritual awakening that he had. It's not that I've studied him or anything, but I mean, growing up, he was a favorite. I watched him on A Living Color. I mean, basically his whole career I've been there for. That's not Jim Carrey. Like, I don't care what anybody tells me. That definitely not.
Yeah. He was on Jimmy Kimmel years ago talking about the Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he has been saying that he's tired of playing a character. He's done enough. You know, he just has given up. Yeah, this is wild. So you never know. But what they can do, and it's the same too with politicians, if they feel your life is, you know, in jeopardy, they'll have multiple people who look like you in multiple directions. That's been going on. Lookalikes, doppelgangers, whatever you want to call people that are close. And then, you know, even Jim Carrey talked in a video recently. It's nice to send doubles out, and then I can enjoy my day.
I think it was one of the presidents. I don't know if it was Bush Sr. or if it was like JFK or something. But they had like the secretary. They dressed them up in a prosthetic mask and all that, and had them in the office with them during some kind of meeting or whatever. And the president didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
So this is the guy they said was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's doing somebody else here. Glenn Close.
Holy crap!
Yeah. For all we know, you're not really the real Chaka. It could be this dude, right?
This is what's his name? Alexis Stone.
Yeah.
And I guess he has a story out there.
Call Chaka Alexis a couple times and see if he answers on accident.
So listen, I'm going to walk my dog. If you're still on later, I'll try to come on back up. But it looks like it's died down. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for investing your time. This is very interesting. Shaman, if you have not crazy guest, I might come on.
Sounds good, man. I'll try to do that one night, at least one night.
I was waiting for you to say, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, no, I'll try. You might not want to hold your breath, but, you know, sometimes it's good to do that, and on the breathing exercise. So.
I'm probably going to shut it down, too. Seems like everything's calmed down. I haven't got no updates or any alerts or everything. That could have been it for today. Because right now, it's... What time is it over there? It's 2:22 in the morning. And lately, everything's been happening at like 4 o'clock. So I might jump on in a couple hours. Around 4 o'clock, there's always been something going on. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Shit, man, I'll be around.
Cool. I'll hit you up. I'm going to go ahead and, if you're hanging out in chat, appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Help me out. This is my first live in a long time. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate that.
Cool. Anytime. All right, I'm going to get out of here. You guys all have a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn it up. Let it ride. Welcome to the Chaka verse.